wear makeup. Many men wear makeup too. These men challenge rigid gender roles. Men who wear makeup, a dialogue on gender inclusivity. Our top focus on India Today. Makeup is not just for women, it is for men as well. But how many men out there feel really comfortable expressing themselves? Due to socially constructed identities, some get lost and they're unable to be themselves. This is not a dialogue just on makeup and men, but an overall one on gender inclusivity and sensitivity. I'm Chaiti Narula and I welcome you to this dialogue. Here's a look at the lay of the land first. Projecting stereotypes, challenging rigid gender roles, overcoming socially constructed identities. These men stand up to break the stigma. In a world of beauty speaking to women, these men have shown how they love makeup too and comfortably express themselves wearing their favorite mascara to foundation to lip color and more. Look at their passion, how passionately they use and embrace makeup to glamour. They love it, they enjoy it.
We grow up with these rigid rules about what masculine means and what feminine means. But when you think about it, who has really set these rules as being the only way to be? Cosmo found a community of absolutely fabulous, very, very highly skilled men who love to wear makeup. These are boys who will wear lipstick, who will wear shadow, mascara, contour. And I think that this is one of the great examples of just bending gender rules, of also questioning norms. These boys are proud to be wearing makeup, and through this special feature, Cosmo also wants to remind people that you don't have to be stuck in what you've been taught. You don't have to follow these rules of what male and female mean, but the goal really is to be happy and to be able to express your creative side no matter what your gender is.
A man can be cisgender and still love his makeup. They can be transgender and love their makeup. The man can be gender fluid or neutral and still love makeup.
A very interesting phenomenon is unfurling, where men today are looking to be more desirable. And it is not bordering on narcissism or a sense of vanity. It's simply bordering on an aspect where they want to get the best of themselves out there. And what better way to do it than to use the products and the services that mostly have been inclined towards women. So you will see men going for their eyebrows, wearing makeup, going for pedicures, manicures, facials, and what have you. And yes, some of us may cringe and roll our eyes and wonder, why all of this? Well, we have to understand that from the metrosexual male, there's a new phenomenon coming about, which is the spornosexual male, where he is interested in putting the best version of himself out there.
Gender-neutral products exist in the market and stereotypes are slowly being broken along with stigmas. For some of these men, it is an art. For some, it is embracing who they truly are without worrying about the constructs of society. Beauty brands across the globe now are increasingly looking at empowering these men in a boost to racial and gender diversity. In New Delhi, Chaiti Narula for India Today. And joining me on this very special broadcast is the woman behind all these fancy ideas that we're putting out, Nandini Bhalla, the editor of Cosmopolitan India and the digital editor of Harper's Bazaar. Vaibhav Raj Shukla, he's a news presenter with our sister channel, Good News Today. Shantanu Dhope, a makeup artist. Aman Bhatia, another makeup artist. And both these men love wearing their makeup too. I want to begin first with Nandini. Nandini, what a great way to tell the world that you are no less masculine if you like makeup and have the much needed dialogue on gender inclusivity.
Absolutely. Chaiti, even at a very, very young age, we are taught what is male, female, right? Little girls are told that they should wear pink. Little boys are told that they'll wear blue. Girls are given dolls. Boys are given trucks. Girls have to be soft, boys have to be tough, the boys cannot cry, etc., etc. And these are all rules that have been set. Nobody knows who's actually set all of these rules. And I think that makeup is just one more way to like say that why is it that only girls get to do creative skills or to wear beautiful makeup or to have blue eyes or to have, you know, red lips? And I think that, you know, our goal really was to get people to talk more about why these rules have been set and why it is time just to let go of all of these gender norms that we've been taught.
This is fantastic. And, you know, I want to bring in Shantanu right here. Shantanu, men like you are challenging rigid gender roles that can be so oppressive, so confining. And it's so refreshing to see you break the stigma. And why should women have all the fun? Even men should enjoy all these skincare and beauty products and makeup products.
I can totally relate to that. Like, I think it is a very old school idea that, as Nandini mentioned, that how boys should always wear blue and girls should wear pink. I think all these ideas have been set up by society and we should kind of unlearn these ideas that we've started with. And I think right now would be a good time to start.
Very interesting. I want to take this to Vaibhav as well. Vaibhav, you know, you put makeup professionally, right? Because you are going on air. There are actors who put on makeup professionally. You're not somebody who puts it to parties, but you put it to work every day. Does that ever make you feel any less masculine?
I don't think so. I think this is a typical stereotype mentality. And मुझे लगता है जो भी टेलीविजन या मीडिया या सिनेमा इंडस्ट्री में है वो यूज टू होता है मेकअप से, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आप मेकअप को ओन कर रहे हैं या फिर आप मेकअप को यूज कर रहे हैं रोज तो आप लेस मैस्कुलिन हो जाएंगे. आई थिंक इट्स अ टिपिकल टॉक्सिक मैस्कुलिन थॉट,
वो मेंटालिटी. तो आपके मेकअप किट में क्या क्या मिलेगा मुझे? आप रोज मेकअप लगाते हो, आप रोज ऑन एयर जाते हो, आप रोज एज अ प्रेजेंटर ऑन एयर जाते हो, मुझे क्या क्या मिलेगा अगर आपका मेकअप किट में खोलूं तो?
एक्चुअली फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक्स फॉर हैविंग मी बिकॉज यू ऑल गाइज आर लुकिंग सो प्रिटी एंड ब्यूटीफुल. I feel a little shy, but
there's no need for you to feel shy. You're a presenter.
Actually, मुझे ऐसे नेम तो नहीं पता, लेकिन बेसिक जो मेकअप होता है, फाउंडेशन एंड ऑल,
foundation, concealer, powder. I was seeing you in the makeup room just before the show. You were getting your makeup done as well. So now let's shed some light on how people enjoy wearing makeup. Aman Bhatia, you enjoy wearing your makeup. It is so symbolic of breaking stigmas and stereotypes in society, isn't it?
So wearing makeup actually empowers me, and whenever I go out, I slap on makeup, and that is who I am. That shows who I am. You know, like going out, just imagine me not wearing makeup and dressing up like a typical male guy. How would it feel like? I wouldn't be me, right? So whenever I wear makeup, I feel more empowered, and that's just all about it. It makes me feel who I am.
And you're not afraid to express yourself. You love being yourself. Imagine a society that confined you into those oppressive molds where they said that, no, he's a man, he's got a beard, he should be masculine. And as Vaibhav mentioned, it's so toxic, that masculinity, that you're not even open to even trying something like this and feeling and being yourself.
So I would say one thing, you know, just an example I would just give. If I would enter a room and there are 100 people around me, out of those 100 people, 80 people are going to like me, but 20 will still be there who might not like me. So why should I think about those 20 people? Rather, I should focus on 80 people who love me for who I am. right? Similarly, when I go out, there might be people who might not appreciate me wearing makeup, but there are so many people there who love me for wearing makeup, who love me for who I am and accept me for who I am. So
I'm in love with all your makeup stuff that you've been putting up on Instagram. Shantanu and Aman both have been following you. It's just fantastic. Nandini, just look at these men.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, right?
Love it. I love it.
So gender inclusivity and sensitivity, do you see that gaining ground in India now? Because as Aman also just mentioned, there will be those 20% who may not like, but he doesn't want to focus on the 20. There are other 80% of the people in the room who enjoy looking at men and welcome men like this. I see the millennials, I see the Gen Z overseas. They're so woke when it comes to this. How arrived is this concept in India, Nandini?
It is picking up slowly. Now we have brands and some mainstream brands, Tom Ford. We've also got basically Chanel. Maybelline has like, you know, now got men in their new ads. So I think that all of this public talk really helps drive home this point. But if I were to say just one little thing here, all of us want to be seen as being modern people, you know, all of us want to be modern. What does it really mean to actually be modern, right? Modern means also questioning norms, asking that, listen, why do I still believe ABC? Jyoti, many years back, women wearing trousers and a pantsuit was just crazy, right? Because women were to wear dresses and skirts. Today, if you look at corporates of India, you will see women wearing power suits. Look at you, right? But many years back, even that was not okay. You know, women had to fight to be able to wear pants. And I think that in that same way, men today are also trying to fight back and to say, you know what, if I want to wear makeup, if I want to wear pink, if I want to dance, if I want to do arts, let me go and do it. Because over time, the more that we see fabulous men just the way we have now, it'll just get us used to seeing that and to finally also sort of accepting it.
That's very interesting. Shantanu, what do you love about makeup? Is it the freedom of expression? It's just about enjoying your own features? It's about being able to express yourself? What does makeup mean to you, Shantanu?
So growing up, I have always been a very artistic kid. I always loved playing with colors. And I think around 19, 20, I kind of realized that I liked putting those same colors on myself, on my eyes, and almost, it's like an artistic expression for me. Like, it's a way for me to express my creativity and show how I feel that day. It could be me just visually showing you how I want to express myself.
That's very interesting because Nandini, for you and I being women also, sometimes we do subdued makeup when we're feeling a certain way. We do like loud music when we're feeling excited. When we're going for a party, we want that bling on our faces as well. It's all about our moods, right? It's expression.
Kind of feeling. But you know what, Jyoti, I would actually love to also learn about how people react when they see Aman, Shantanu with this beautiful peacock blue eyes or this great mouth. What do people have to say? Do you get trolled often? Do you get, love? What's it like?
So let's ask Shantanu and Aman to respond. Shantanu, to you first. Do you get trolled? Are people still not in acceptance of this?
So I have been creating content for a year now, and I have definitely received a lot of trolling. And even before that, when I used to work at a retail store, I have experienced people not being happy. They wouldn't come and confront me, but not being happy with the way that I've dressed or the way that I've worn my makeup. So yes, there has definitely been some bad experiences, but honestly, majority of it has been good online. You just kind of get over the trolling eventually.
Aman, do you get trolled as well? What does it feel like from those 20% who are not in acceptance?
Yeah, I totally agree what Shantanu said. And I would also just add one, like the recent experience that I faced, like the negative one. So basically I went for a shopping and I had full-fledged makeup just the way I have right now. And I wanted to pick up some clothes. So when I went to the trial room, it was men's trial room and I was holding a girl's leotard basically because I wanted to try that. And he refused me that you need to go to the women's trial room. And I was like, I'm a guy, no matter, even if I'm wearing makeup and even if I'm grabbing the clothes that a girl wears, doesn't matter, still I'm a guy and I need to use the men's trial room. And he gave me some weird looks and I was like shocked for a minute and I walked out because I said, okay, leave it, I'll buy it online, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then the other day, one of my friend came and she said, are you done with your Christmas clothes and all? So I was like, no, I went and I had this experience. She said, get up, get ready, wear your makeup and we are going back again. I went again and this time she was like, you are going to the trial room and if he stops you, I'm going to handle the situation. And I was like, okay, wait, let me just handle it myself. And you know, the way she said, and I was like, okay, I can do it myself. Someday I need to face people. There are people who might not like me and I need to face them. I grabbed the clothes. I was still wearing makeup. I went. He again did the same thing. But this time I was like, either you call your manager or I'm changing the clothes. He's like, okay, fine, you can do it. And then I went, I changed. So there are people who are still not ready to accept for who I am.
So
Doesn't matter.
This is the thing, right, Nandini? And this is the stereotype that we're trying to break here with this conversation too, Nandini. Because if women can go and try on a pair of trousers to this blazer that I'm wearing today or you're wearing today, why can't men like him go and try the leotards on? I mean, why are we bracketing society like this?
You know, I just think that actually this will be for both. For like men, women, both of them, right? Women are also told not to do certain things. You know, you are told often that you must know how to cook, you know, or that you should not wear clothes of a certain type because it like doesn't make you look feminine, you know. And I just think that all of these rules around color, fit, what you should do, grow up to become a doctor versus a teacher, etc., etc. We're in 2021. And I think it is high time that we learn to let go of these, you know, these very, very strong, rigid, preconceived notions which we've been fed.
We all have been conditioned that makeup is associated with women only, which is not true. I mean, it's not about objectifying or beautifying a person.
Correct.
I think it's about expression. How express yourself to the world.
But Vaibhav, आपको कोई तरह का casual sexism, do you come across any kind of casual sexism when you're putting makeup or found with makeup in your, because you know, you do it professionally, you have to do it every day.
Yeah. जब भी, I think friends always used to put my, pulling my leg.
हाँ.
So it's a typical.
वो क्या बोलते क्या है आपको?
वो बोलते हैं कि यार लड़की हो गया तू तो छोरी हो गया है, change हो गया है तू तो बिल्कुल.
Shantanu, a little about socially constructed identities and how you are now showing the way to reject them.
I think growing up is when we really learn about gendering everything, like colors and clothes and makeup and stuff like that. So I think as much as you can learn about these things, you can even unlearn all these concepts that you learned growing up. And I think that will only happen when we have conversations like we are having today on public platforms and talking about it. And I think that's the topmost way of letting everyone know that it's okay for everyone to just be themselves, and everything doesn't have to be gendered.
That's right. What a great point. And Nandini, so you can be cisgender, you can be gender neutral, you can be gender binary, you can be gender fluid, you could be what you want to be.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is you enjoy something, you should be able to embrace it. And now you have these gender neutral products. They are gaining ground, right? Like makeup brands traditionally used to always go and speak to women, and now they've started speaking to men and everybody else.
Yes, absolutely. As I was saying earlier, Maybelline has now got men on their ads. You've got Tom Ford launching makeup for like men. You know, we have to thank Gen Z for all of this because they are more fluid about things, they are more liberal about things, and they are more modern about things. And I think that just talking more about all of this, looking at these absolutely fabulous pictures which we have currently behind us, right? Looking at all of this is just one small way of just telling people, reminding people that please let go of what you have learned. We are all moving forward in our lives. Let's be a bit more, bit more open about what life should be.
Those are such embracing words coming from you, Nandini. Now, racial and gender diversity, before we wind up, Aman, Do you feel beauty brands today are showing racial diversity and gender diversity and appealing a lot more to men like you who love products that are traditionally being touted as meant for women?
Definitely, yes. Like I would say, I am grateful, or rather, to like few days back only, I was thinking that I'm literally on the page of every possibly brand that we have in India, and that makes me feel so proud that we are progressing.
Yes.
And deep down, the brands are also progressing. You know, earlier men in makeup, and especially in India, that was not so common. And now today, like I said, Shantanu, and there are many other men who usually are on the featured on the pages of these brands and stuff. That makes me so proud and so happy that brands are also giving their 100% just to involve men into makeup, and that's something really cool.
And वैभव, बहुत सारे न्यूज एंकर्स हैं, बहुत सारे एक्टर्स हैं हमारे चैनल में, सारे जितने भी मेल एंकर्स हैं सारे मेकअप लगा के जाते हैं ऑन एयर।
बिल्कुल, और हमारे तो पार्ट बन चुका है ये लाइफ का, क्योंकि रोज लगाना ही है, सुबह उठना है। मुझे ये भी लगता है कि दिस इज द मैटर ऑफ टेकिंग केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ, लाइक डीप स्लीप, न्यूट्रिशन, हाइड्रेशन। तो आप मेकअप क्यों नहीं लगा सकते? मेकअप भी लगा सकते हैं आप। और yeah,
right, and why not? And Shantanu, not just about makeup, whether it is vitamin C, whether it is night creams, whether it is night rituals, whether it's anti-aging serums like retinol, all of this men do end up using. And why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they look after themselves like Vaibhav just mentioned?
I think I really agree with Vaibhav, where it's a part of taking care of yourself. And even if it's just wearing a little concealer to look fresh, or even if it's just applying a little lip balm, it's just a part of your daily ritual. And if it makes you feel good, then what's the harm?
All right. Thank you so much to all of you all for taking the time out and joining us today. Shantanu, Aman, Vaibhav, and of course, the heart and brain behind all these lovely concepts on gender inclusivity, sensitivity, and different concepts that we're bringing to you, making these concepts their way into mainstream media and normalizing this dialogue. Nandini Bhalla, of course, is the force behind all of that. Thank you so much for taking the time out. With that, it's a wrap from me, Chaiti Narula.